everyone. Welcome back to the Koala English Podcast. I'm Anthony, and today we're talking about something that most of us don't learn from textbooks. We learn it from life.
Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha, and I'm really happy you're here with us because today's topic is not just about an English expression. It's about those moments that make your stomach drop a little. You know what I mean, right?
Yes. Have you ever had this situation? You think, it'll be fine. You don't check. You don't prepare. And then something goes wrong.
And suddenly you feel that quiet realization. Oh no, I should have listened. It's not a big dramatic moment, but inside it feels big.
Absolutely. So today we're learning what it really means to learn the hard way and why some lessons only become clear after experience.
We'll talk about why we ignore advice sometimes, why confidence can trick us, and why emotion makes certain lessons impossible to forget.
We'll also share personal stories, moments when we thought we were prepared and then realized we weren't.
And maybe as you listen, you'll remember your own moment when reality taught you something very clearly.
So by the end of this episode, you won't just understand the phrase, learn the hard way.
You'll understand why difficult experiences can sometimes become your strongest teachers.
If you enjoy learning English through real-life conversations like this, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
All right, everyone. Are you ready to explore this very human expression?
Let's get started. So, when we say someone learned the hard way, what are we really saying?
We're saying that understanding came after difficulty, not before, not through explanation, but through experience.
So, the learning doesn't happen in a calm moment?
Usually not. It happens after something uncomfortable. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you ignored advice. Maybe you believed everything would go smoothly.
And then something interrupts that belief.
Yes, reality interrupts it. And sometimes reality can be very direct.
Is it always something big and dramatic?
Not always. Sometimes it's small. You forget your umbrella once. You get completely soaked in the rain. The next time, you check the weather very carefully.
So the discomfort leaves a mark.
It does, because emotion strengthens memory. When something feels embarrassing, stressful, or frustrating, our brain pays attention.
So learning the hard way is emotional learning.
Very much so. It's when your body remembers, not just your mind.
That sentence, I should have listened, carries a lot of weight.
It does. But inside that sentence is growth, because you now see something clearly that you didn't see before.
So it's not just about making a mistake.
No, it's about awareness arriving through experience.
Now let's ask a deeper question. Why don't we listen the first time?
That's interesting, isn't it? If someone tells us something clearly, why don't we always accept it?
Maybe we believe we are different.
Yes. We think that happened to them, not to me. We trust our own judgment.
Is that confidence?
Sometimes it's confidence. Sometimes it's pride. Sometimes it's hope.
Hope?
Yes. We hope things will go well without extra effort. We hope we won't need to prepare too much.
Preparing takes energy.
And listening requires humility. It means accepting that someone else might see something we don't.
That can feel uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. So we continue as we are. We delay. We assume everything will be fine.
Until something forces us to stop.
And when that happens, it feels personal. Not theoretical. Not advice. But lived reality.
So experience speaks louder than explanation.
Often, yes. Because experience carries emotion, and emotion changes behavior.
When we learn the hard way, what happens inside us emotionally?
First, there's discomfort. Sometimes it's embarrassment, sometimes regret, sometimes frustration with ourselves.
Why do we replay the situation in our minds?
Because we're trying to understand it. We're searching for meaning. We're asking, what could I have done differently?
And then comes a turning point.
Yes, we have a choice. We can stay in self-criticism, or we can move toward growth.
What does self-criticism sound like?
It sounds like, I'm so careless, or why am I like this? Those sentences close the door.
And growth?
Growth sounds like, now I understand, or next time I'll prepare better.
That feels calmer.
Because learning is action. It leads to change. Regret alone doesn't change behavior.
So real learning means adjusting our habits.
Yes. You check the train schedule. You double-check your files. You arrive earlier. You pack lighter.
The pain becomes instruction.
Exactly. The discomfort becomes guidance.
So learning the hard way can actually build strength.
It builds resilience. It builds awareness. It builds humility.
I remember a job interview years ago. I really wanted that job. I thought I had planned well enough.
But something went wrong?
Yes, I left home later than I should have. I told myself it would be fine, but the train was delayed, traffic was slow, I arrived late and stressed.
How did that feel?
My confidence dropped immediately. I couldn't think clearly. I kept thinking, if only I had left earlier.
Did that moment change you?
Completely. Now I always arrive early. Not because someone tells me to, but because I remember that feeling.
For me, it was travel. I packed a huge suitcase. My friend advised me to pack less, but I didn't listen.
Why not?
Because I wanted to be prepared for everything. I didn't want to miss anything.
And what happened?
I carried that heavy suitcase upstairs, across stations, through long streets. After 2 days, I was exhausted.
Did that change how you travel now?
Completely. Now I pack light, and I feel free. My body remembers that lesson very clearly.
So, what does learning the hard way really give us?
It gives us grounded wisdom. Not theory, not imagination, but lived understanding.
Does it make us softer?
Sometimes we become less quick to judge others. We understand that everyone learns at their own pace.
So mistakes don't destroy confidence.
If we reflect, they actually build it.
So the phrase carries discomfort and growth together.
Yes, discomfort opens the door. Reflection walks through it.
So today, you didn't just learn a new expression. You explored how experience shapes behavior, how emotion strengthens memory, and how discomfort can become wisdom.
And all of that doesn't begin in public. It begins quietly inside you, in that private moment when you realize, now I understand. Can I ask you one last question?
Of course.
When was the last time you learned something the hard way?
Probably more recently than I'd like to admit.
And did it stay with you?
Yes, the feeling stayed first, then the lesson.
That's how growth often works. Not through comfort, but through contrast.
We don't always change when things are easy.
We change when something makes us pause.
When reality interrupts our assumptions.
When we feel that small moment of regret and choose to reflect instead of deny it.
Learning the hard way is not a sign of failure.
It's a sign that you are human.
And humans learn through experience.
Sometimes slowly.
Sometimes stubbornly.
But always progressively, if we are willing to reflect.
One day, you'll face a similar situation again.
And this time, you'll respond differently.
Not because someone reminded you,
but because you remember the feeling.
That's when you know the lesson has become part of you.
Quietly, naturally.
Because wisdom is not loud.
It's consistent.
So don't be afraid of difficult lessons.
Let them guide you.
Let them refine you.
And let them remind you that growth is not always comfortable, but it is always possible.
We're proud of you for reflecting with us today.
And we'll see you in the next episode of the Koala English Podcast.